Hey guys, it's Red Kills bringing you a gameplay for Black Ops, but I'm not going to be talking about Black Ops. I'm going to be talking about the crazy world we live in. What I mean by this is all around us, there's just weird and crazy stuff that you would never expect to happen. And through all of the things we do, we try to act like we never see it. Some overreact to it though. I once, about 6 months ago, I had a concussion in football. It was a playoffs game, and I had the biggest deja vu I've ever had. It was that this time I could visualize, visualize, uh, about a few months before, I would say 3 or 4, I'm just gonna say 3 or 4, 3 or 4 months before, I had a dream. It was sometime that I got hold in football. And one of the kids that was on my team that I've always been on a football team with came over to me. He said, "What happened?" And I guess he didn't see or something. And and he's because I had my shoulder pads off. And he was like, "What happened?" and stuff. So I guess I told him, and it was basically he was like, "Oh, from that hit." And then 3 months later, right? Oh, I'm just gonna say 3 months. Uh, yeah. When I had that concussion, I, I was on the sidelines hoping it wasn't anything bad because it was a mild concussion. I didn't even know I got knocked out, and neither did my team. And what happened was he came over to me at the sideline. He was like, "What happened?" "Oh, that hit and stuff." I had the exact same dream. And my parents thought I was crazy because they would never think that that would happen, but I guess somehow it did, and it's just kind of funny. Not funny, but really weird. How would I know what somebody would say as soon as something happens? Maybe it's just a stroke of luck, maybe, but to me it was something else. I don't know what. Okay. Also, another thing I want to talk about is how people overreact to people that are predicting the world's gonna end. Really, May 21st, 2011. That was when Harold Camping, I think it was, Campbell something. Don't ask me, I'm just a retard. But anyways, uh, that's when I was. That's when everybody was scared. Oh, the world's gonna end. The world's gonna end at 6 o'clock. Well, why? Show me the facts. He's already predicted it wrong like 3 times. So why do you guys say just because he's gonna say something? If I say flying pigs will appear in the sky on June 21st, I'll bet you guys $10 if it happens, and then if you guys, as long as you guys tell every single person, I can make a whole bunch of money. Not money, but make a whole bunch of people scared. Because seriously, not scared, but amazed that I'm a predictor. um, but seriously, why do we overreact, and why do we not pay attention to the crazy things that happen? Uh, there's a lot of crazy things. I mean, with the earthquakes, did you know that Japan got an earthquake that was like 9.0 a month after its first earthquake was? Exactly a month after. So, but people also overreact to that. Japan sits on a major fault line. Of course, it's gonna be hit by a whole bunch of earthquakes. Basically, what I mean by this is what happens is the two tectonic plates that are at the boundary are at Japan, and when they move and stuff or make sudden movements, there's earthquakes. Now, I don't want to teach you science lessons or anything, but basically, you guys overreact to that. I mean, that's amazing. Not amazing, but it's crazy that happened. But you guys have to learn to just not overreact to that stuff. I think that's a good amount of things. I have like a 2 minutes left of this gameplay, but let me check to make sure. Yeah, I have about 2 minutes now. Okay, I'm gonna just talk to about this really quickly. Trolls. You don't have to try hard to be a troll. You don't have to. People like try way too hard just to be a troll and they fail. Why would I even be teaching you guys this? I just think it's funny when people try so hard. But they need to hop off the Battlefield 3 bandwagon. God dang. If you go to any site that has MW2, or I mean MW3 on it, all you hear is, oh, Battlefield 3 will knock the socks. Go talk about that at EA. Don't talk about that at IGN on the MW3 trail. Sorry if I never understood this, but it does. You're not really good at trolling when you have 15,000 people doing it with you. You'll just look like a follower, not a leader. And trolls usually want to be single because that makes them look better. Now they may have like a sidekick because to help them back up that doesn't act like a troll, but has been a long time member type of thing. But basically, yeah. I think Black Ops in the games have been getting better ever since COD 4. You guys, besides World at War, unless if you were looking at the entire game, World at War was not as good as any of the other games. Because the only thing that World at War brought that was amazing was zombies. If it wasn't for zombies, World at War would be probably known as the most failure game of all time. I like World at War multiplayer sometimes, but there's way too many people with mods or MP40s. Either one, you might as well just like camp in a corner and have your own mod or something. I'll make this a little bit longer than the gameplay, guys. Sorry if I'm doing that, but anyways, also, there's also a fine line between which one's better on MW2 and Black Ops. Some people say that Black Ops is more balanced, which it is. Black Ops is more balanced. I will say that right now. But MW2 had all the fun, exciting one and gun type of plays. I love to run around and one and gun. That's my favorite part about MW3. You could literally do anything for your team and still have fun. Well, I think that about wraps up the commentary. And to people who to people who say that Call of Duty 4 and so on has just been reskinned of the last game, that makes no sense. Have you seen all the changes? Pro perks, all the new graphics, everything that you could possibly think of is a lot better than Call of Duty 4. Don't jinx it, but I think MW3, if they can find a decent type of balance, but keep that fun one and gun type of play, you'll have the best game of the decade. I'm saying that right now, and that's 2011 2020. Whoa, what did I get? Anyways, but that's about it, and I'm wrapping this up at. So thank you for listening, and please comment on your thoughts on all of the things that go on.